Today we're going to try to get an automatic watering system figured out for these chickens. Oh, this is really good.
They're mountain badgers. They're very, very rare.
It's looking right at me. Hi, I'm Greg Ovens, and this is Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. I'm going to try to build a bear-proof chicken coop. Yeah, I want to order some chicks. We're going to try to get an automatic watering system figured out. Starting to crap on me. No bears getting through this. These chickens are a lot of work. It's been a while since I did chickens, but anyway, I had to go to town this morning. The biggest problem I'm having with these chickens is they just run out of water constantly. I've only got these little water jugs and they go through that about every 2 hours. Yesterday I made 3 trips up here, town, back. I camped the night so that I can turn the generator on to keep light and heat on them, because believe it or not, here it is, June 22nd, and a week ago when I was building the coop, there was ice all over my truck. So even in the middle of June up here, it freezes at night. So for another week, I'm going to have to make sure these chickens have heat, or they could just die in the nighttime and everything will be for naught. But anyways, I've got a bunch of plumbing parts. Today we're going to try to get an automatic watering system figured out for these chickens, because I can't be coming up here constantly to give them water. They'll stay in the coop itself as long as I have water. What I find with feeding them is I just took my knife, cut a small hole in the bag, and as they eat out of it, it just comes down. So as far as feeding them, that's not the issue. But if I can get the water system done today and don't have to worry about water, within a few days, maybe I don't have to worry about a heat lamp either. So I gotta make them self-sufficient. So I'm only coming up here once a week to check on them. So let's get on the water system. Now hopefully I have all the parts I need. I'm gonna contact cement my parts together, because I don't need it blowing apart and floating down the creek. I mean, the amount of water that these chickens are going through is ridiculous. So the idea is I'm going with, there we go, going with 4-inch pipe, 2 sections, and then I'm basically just going to go adapt down to 1.5 inches, and then to like 3/4 inch, where I'll have my tap that'll just drip into a trough for water. Come on, get in there. You know, hopefully that'll hold. Let's hold it for a second, I guess. So the idea is bigger to smaller, build up pressure. Dang nabbit. I just realized I don't have enough of the smaller line to reach from my main line to the coop. I'm gonna have to go get another chunk of this and a connector for that. But this will go in here, glue into the main line, and then I'm gonna attach a tap to this side that I can mount to the building, run into a trough. I thought I had enough length, but I don't. I gotta go back to town and get a couple of more connectors. So I guess I can't finish this project right now. One of the neighbors that lives on an acreage next to here showed up because I guess he had heard about the chicken coop and wanted to see how things were going. He gave me some garden hose, which I think I can make work if I can get it on that part and get water to these chickens. So he gave me a couple of fittings, a garden hose. I think we can carry on with this project. not going to be easy. Oh boy, there's current there. Hard to judge my distance. I'm trying to line it up with the corner of the coop. I don't want to fill it with water or then I won't be able to move it. That was hard to get in the water. I don't know if my distance is right or not. I was kind of guessing. I've got it tied to these willows. It was starting to pull pretty hard, so I had to get it tied to there. Well, it looks like our distance is good. I can't really tell. I'm going to have to try to retrieve the 1.5 inch line. It looks good. I think I might have to pull it upstream a little bit. But I'll pull this in and we'll see where it is. Down in the middle. How's that? Not getting the pressure. Okay, well, we're not having success with this project. Projects sometimes don't go the way you think. I can't seem to get the water to come up the bank. I'm going to have to take the whole water system, I think, further up the creek and gradually come down. And I've got a broken fitting, so maybe I need more pipe. But anyways, tomorrow's another day. Now it's starting to rain, so we'll see if we can get this done tomorrow. That's all I can do. So I'm still working on the water system. We're going to try to finish that today, but I thought it would be nice to introduce these guys to a little bit of the outdoors. I'll take some wire, hammer. It's not a big roll, 10-foot roll, but give them somewhere, introduce them to the outdoors at least. We'll have to chainsaw a hole. They won't like that one, but give them somewhere to go. Blooper. That doesn't look like 10 feet to me. That's not 10 feet. No way. What do you guys see in the boots? These boots were made for walking, man. Where are you going? Look at this. Right on my leg. Right out loud. That's weird. Well, you gonna get off? Alright, I'll let you down. Back at the camera now. Say hi to my YouTubers. Oh, for crying out loud. Won't get off my leg. Hey, come on, get off. Get off. Jeez. picking at the ragged spots on my clothes. What do you guys think you're gonna get out of that? Nothing, man. Okay, so something interesting. Except my foot's caught on something. That's interesting too. Anyway, the neighbor that gave me the garden hose and parts, I'm having trouble with this water system. I don't have enough downhill. I got to go way up. The same neighbor has a bunch of irrigation pipe and fittings, and he gave me all the stuff I think I need now. I'm just going to scrap my idea and go with the stuff that he uses for his irrigation. And we'll get some water to this thing today. But interesting enough, Hans is his fellow's name. And I can't get my chainsaw to go. I was going to cut a hole, let the chickens out yesterday. Couldn't get the saw to run. So he lent me a chainsaw. The other thing he says is he doesn't stay at the cabin year round. He says, oh, come and use the shower and do your laundry and whatever over here. He's just down from the chicken coop. So you gotta love Rocky Mountain hillbillies. They're just so helpful. He's probably got some moonshine in the fall for us too. But anyways, we'll get this coop done. The water system, I should say, to the coop. And then he's gonna take me and show me a lake that I did not know about. There's fish in it apparently right here on the property. And we'll do a little interview with Hans. I'll show you the shower setup and also, oh, this is really good. Also, he says the rarest badger in the world lives near his cabin. We're gonna set up a trail cam. He says Rocky Mountain badger. There's 3 or 4 of them that live near the cabin over here where he is. We're gonna set up a night cam if we can get some footage of them. Spectacular. Apparently nobody ever sees these things. This video is going great, man. And the other thing that was pretty funny, Hans says, is he says, well, I said, well, I only need the chainsaw to make one little cut so the chickens can get into the run. He says, oh, I don't need it. Hang on to it till the fall, he says. I'll see you around at some point in time. Pretty trusting people out here. Calling for the moose. So Hans is showing me where the moose come through.
When the elk comes down here and drinks, the creek comes over here, just along this line here. Yeah. And up there is a hayfield.
Okay.
And goes around the creek, around this lake. We have this street or this little trail. You go hunting in the morning from here, and then go up, and then you see the whole field over there. Beautiful. Huh.
Well, I appreciate you showing me this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm really keen on seeing those rare badgers.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
The one hole was just fresh duck.
Yeah.
Wasn't even it was last night.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a day old.
Well, we'll set a camera up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
There's no fish in here.
My battery's dead. I think I got... my screen. I gotta tie a rock to it. It won't sink down to get the water going in. Another year of mosquitoes too. Hoo-wee. What a project. Oh, I'm glad Helen's gave me the pipe I need. My idea just didn't work at all. But anyway, I figured I better put that fitting that I just did on before I fill the line with water. It's going to make it twice as hard. But I think this time we'll get it up and over and down to the coop. I hope so.
As long as your outflow is below your incoming water source, you can get a siphon. In cases where you're trying to move the water outflow to higher than the intake, a simple device like a ram pump would allow you to move the water uphill. A ram pump uses pressure from a larger moving water source, the creek in this case.
Trying to siphon it up that hill, but it's not working right now. But once we get it to here, it's downhill again, so I think we'll be okay. So I'm here at Hans's cabin, and we're gonna see the inside of it. This is the cabin on the last episode that you saw from the field. We got some footage of that. We're gonna go inside, have a look. They were nice enough to let me have a shower here. This is great. He's going to help me with the water system, finish that up tomorrow too. The loft. Oh, there's a skunk hanging there. There's Ruth. She doesn't like to be on film though. She's trying to hide in the cupboards. Got a big boar up here. That's from where, Hans?
Texas.
Texas. There's a wolverine. Spotted that. What's beside the wolverine?
Fox.
Fox?
Red fox.
Red fox. Lighting's not so good right there. There. Probably see him better now. Some nice paintings.
And I sleep in this bed with my head, so I can see there and can see across the field.
Yeah.
So I know when something is coming across the field in the morning, like L coming down to the water. Yeah. You can see him right going to the creek. It's beautiful.
Great. So Hans is going to show me where I can have a shower.
You can make mistakes here when you want to.
Yeah. Pretty hospitable of you to let me do this.
It's a shower.
Okay. Yeah, I should throw some trout in there.
Yeah.
So they're always fresh, eh? That's what you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Right on.
Put a net over so the trout jump out, and then you have it every day fresh.
Nice.
And there's another bathtub here. We can make fire underneath here, so you have a hot.
Oh.
You can do this here, yeah.
Here, let's go look at that.
You put this wood in here, this piece of wood, so it can get hot inside, and now you make a fire in here.
Right.
And you have a hot bath here.
Okay. Well, with my arm the way it is, I could use a hot bath too.
See down there, you made the fire. Down here.
Oh yeah.
And then
so you just build a fire underneath it. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. Hans and myself put a post here. We're going to put the camera. I'm going to show you the badger holes. And what'd you say, Hans? They're so rare. What?
They're mountain badgers. They're very, very rare. About the biology says there are about 12 pairs in the whole of British Columbia. 12
pairs left.
Yeah.
So that's how endangered these are. So let's hope we get this on film. Be dynamite. And there's where one of them's been digging. And I'll show you one of the older holes too. And there's another badger hole there.
Here's another one.
Maybe if I stick the camera down in there, he'll come out and attack it. There's one of those badgers. I hope you can see it. It's looking right at me. Mother grouse with some chicks, and she's trying to attack me. I don't want to pester her. They're just little. But it's funny, they can actually fly. Okay, so I did get my water to the coop. I took my line way upstream. But anyway, I'll show you where the water starts and that we got it to the coop. I went from the big line to 1-inch line and was able to get it up the hill to the coop. So now they're independent for water. That's the good thing. And then inside, I just put copper fitting with the tap so I can just drip it slowly into an eaves trough, and then it goes out the other side where it drips out the other end so it doesn't, it was starting to flood the place. You can see the water here. So I had to turn it down and drill a hole in the floor so that they don't get flooded out. He's picking up my camera. Pecking. Back in black. So, stay tuned for episode 4. I just wanted to add at the end of this, thank you for all 176,000 subscribers. I appreciate it, and without you guys I wouldn't be able to spend the summer doing these videos. So thank you very much, and stay posted for upcoming videos. I've got a couple of really cool ones coming up, so stay tuned. Greg Ovens saying thanks a lot. Today we're going to work on the run. Yeah, that's a good spot. My truck broke down. Trying to keep an eye on predators. It's just the weasels I worry about.